Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Now, this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Here's McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Now falling incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
First Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. But he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So a fourth down on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this to Hampton. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Going to be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Chargers now at 2-5 to start play. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And all the way for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the air. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. That's the point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simple to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are running and jumping. You understand the same way. Just like those calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come up. And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. McCarthy off the play fake. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Flushed out right. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. He'll take a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Chargers.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Set. Go. Delta to Hunt. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's running downfield by Johnston. They'll get this one down near the 20. Just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Chargers.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Go, go. Go.
Herbert. And this is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. We got orange. Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. More from L.A. in a moment. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go. What's this on?
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they take this up over the 30 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And he'll be tackled. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he's going to use his legs here. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down about the 39. He's brought down 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up
If you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you got to move it with the running back. In this case, pull it and get good yardage himself.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think of the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will have the Vikings first down. And he's going to have it by 20. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage. Rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they'll wind up losing losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. That is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs.
And got his man complete. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go. Hey, Kappa. Home troops right. Let's go. Stay at home.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there with big one to the over. Now 2nd down.
I would say that would be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
What's that in? Ram. Whoa. Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short throw. He's going to force the football. Caught on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Minnesota.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to NFL good?
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting him there to get him to the ground.
2nd down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it.
Down, man, 5-4.
In motion, the tight end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is what here. Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown! A big play there. With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Is good.
point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defense in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to you. Get some points on this drive.
Big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Herbert may give to Hampton. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right on the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up second
There's
and
plenty
9.
of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now it's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender right over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Herbert now. That incomplete to McCarthy. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
At the Vikings,
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Kappa. Hey, go line. Hey, ram. What is it?
Looking to throw. Herbert to the right side and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. And he's going to be rimmed out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Hey, red flag 2, on here.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he's got it. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Vikings will take the lead here. The final minute of the first half.
Chargers 7. Will Vikers to kick off.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. Got able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to break one tackle with it quickly bring it down. A nice little gain. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. 5-9.
Home troops right. Ray. 59. Go.
Back to throw. Herbert. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a 45-yard kick and a decent return there of 9 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before half for Wentz. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a hit from Hampton. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide.
And Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield
at their own 49-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
25 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
It's a
We
game
don't
of
talk
10.
about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Set. Grenade. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
First down.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crotch. 59. Hey, go lion. 21. Crowd right. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he shreds a tackle. Now he's got some space. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Set.
On 1st down, hits Hampton. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
And he's in for the Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Wentz. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Third and 9 here.
82-40. Go. Sunday. 180.
Now Wentz. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Moore, the man in motion. To the air with McCarthy. And they go right back to Moore. Complete again. Touchdown! Aaron Jones. 37 yards. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage.
The kick is
Extra
good.
point right down the middle.
Makes the
And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 14. Will Rikers to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try to repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Set.
A Play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man here is Conklin. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining, still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt.
The 38-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Let's go. Baylor tight. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 5-9. Let's go. Set.
Herbert. Left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. They're going to pick up there at 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Stop. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter.
Set. 380.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
59.
Back to throw. Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a box, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they're trying too hard. And they never get after it. And that's what he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Again, it's Jones. He's up past the 10, back to 12. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run forward, Jones. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
Take him down.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And the
Brandon, when a
Vikings
defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Jones.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We can have a great finish.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he is going to lose yardage here. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Here's McCarthy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there in the screen and a set up a third down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. Instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They lost 2, and it brings up 4. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Davis now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick.
It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And a touchdown for a Charger touchdown. From Johnston, 58 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing is McCarthy. They'll drop this underneath for Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Very nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Fullback trying to push the pile. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Up the middle, Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Was able to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
formation
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. That's to Marion Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. It's a game. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. This one finds McCarthy. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Herbert going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Herbert taken down not before he works him past the 50.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here in OT as the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Set. Kappa.
Here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the operator. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Kappa. Why do we hunt? Baylor Tiger. Why do we hunt?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his big tight end. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, in overtime, I think coaches are always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Herbert now. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Minnesota, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is Devon Achane. They're going to get it out to him on the right side and then watch him do the rest. Whoa, is he fun to watch. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's the Saints' defense coming up with the big play. They force the mistake out of the rookie quarterback. That's going to hurt because this one is taken.